You're not just leading a team, you're building a weather system. And so when you create a climate that's stormy, don't be surprised if performance gets washed out. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. You're not just setting the tone, you are polluting the air or you're purifying it. Because whatever you're exhaling, your team is inhaling. If you walk in scattered, they scramble. If you walk in focused, they align. If you walk in bitter, they brace themselves. Because you're not just the thermostat anymore, you're the ecosystem. I'm Chris Hunsicker. It's 6:30 a.m. and I'm here at Siltahar Ford filming this podcast for you before I start my coaching for the day. This is the Dealership War Room. Leadership fire, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. So let's go clean the air. Let's stop pretending this is about mood or even attitude. This is biological, grounded in neuroscience, mirror neurons, behavioral mimicry, emotional contagion. The energy you lead with is the culture your team has to live in. And the real question is, what kind of air are you making them breathe? Because high performance teams, they breathe clarity, not chaos. They breathe confidence, not fear. And they breathe urgency and not panic. So here's 4 ways to purify your air starting today. Number 1, start with silence. Before your first interaction, breathe, stop, 60 seconds. That's it. Breathe and reset your face, reset your tone, and reset your tempo. Because great atmospheres always start with composed leaders. I remember walking in and talking to a GM once and I saw his face. I'm like, wow, what's wrong? I said, how you doing? He says, I'm fine. I said, really? He goes, yeah, I'm great. I said, you should tell your face. Haven't you ever seen someone who hadn't reset their face or reset their tone? This is simple, 60 seconds, and it's gonna help you purify your air. Number 2, standardize your start. Create a 5-minute pre-huddle ritual. So before you perform, you have a ritual. Every elite athlete does that. They have a ritual before they perform everything. And you are an elite leader, so you need an elite ritual. And you're gonna take that 5 minutes, and the first thing you're gonna do is check your energy. Then you're gonna set your tone, and then you're gonna get really clear on the emotional target that you're trying to hit. Because if you come in frantic, they will always follow suit. Number 3, speak like a builder. Use language and phrases that build momentum. We're making progress. Let's take the next step. Here's the win for today. And I want you to avoid negative phrases like, why do we even bother? How comes this comes up all the time? How many times do we have to go over with? Because the language you use is oxygen or carbon monoxide. Number 4, control your reaction. If they screw up, don't explode. Slow down. This is the breathing part, right? Ask a question. Then redirect with some curiosity. Because the way you respond is the environment. Here's your war room challenge. Audit the air. Ask yourself, how did I make my team feel today? My presence, did it purify or pollute the air? What 3 words describe the atmosphere I create when I show up? Then take 1 purifying action. Start tomorrow with silence. Replace 1 toxic phrase with a builder phrase. Do a 2-minute reset before your first one-on-one. You are the filter. Your team is breathing what you lead. Let's finish with this thought. The true measure of a leader isn't what they control, it's what they cultivate. And you are the ecosystem. So purify the air, raise the oxygen, and watch them rise. And if you know a leader who's suffocating their team without even knowing it, then share this podcast with them and let's help them breathe better. And I will see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.